Cosmic Beauty is releasing a new palette, Makeup Forever seems to be going through a rebrand, and Pat McGrath is releasing something that's either super genius or just trying to hang on for dear life for the creativity that was created last year. Welcome to this week's new makeup releases, where we chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced a sneak peek. I give you some inside scoops about things, let you know whether or not I want to pick it up, how I feel about these things, and then you let me know down in the comments how you feel about these items. And I am super excited to talk about these things because I do have a couple of things here with me, and I'm actually wearing a new release on my eyes that hasn't been announced yet, and I cannot wait to talk about that one, but that will probably be next week. But before we jump into the new makeup releases, let's hear from one of my absolute favorite sponsors, which is Factor. I am super thrilled to let you know that this video is sponsored by Factor. Factor delivers fresh, never frozen meals right to your doorstep. There are so many options to choose from. These are delicious, dietitian approved meals that is so convenient to have at home. If you're like me, have a little bit of a stressful life and you don't really always have time to go to the grocery store or even do the cooking, these are meals that are ready in 2 minutes. You just get them delivered to your doorstep. There are 35 different options to choose from every week: veggie, vegan, like me, or calorie smart or keto options, anything that will fit your lifestyle that you can have in the fridge and just get ready whenever you feel like you're hungry, you don't have time to run to the grocery store or cook anything, and you don't really want to do takeout. This is such a better option to have in store or to bring to your office as an easy meal if you want to skip going out to eat for lunch. Factor has been such a great option for me and my husband when we are going into more stressful times. My husband is in science, so right now they are in grant season. The last thing he wants to do when he gets home at, let's be honest, 9 o'clock at night is to stay up and cook anything. So we just pop some Factor into the microwave and we can have a really delicious meal in just 2 minutes, and we don't have to worry about cooking those times when it's just a little bit stressful. We love cooking. Factor is actually owned by HelloFresh, and you know that me and my husband really love cooking together. Sometimes you just don't have time for it. So it's really nice to be able to switch in between Factor and HelloFresh. Sometimes you have more time and you get the groceries to your door and you can cook them with HelloFresh. Sometimes you're just a little bit stressed or you like having some meals at hand in your fridge for those days when you want to stay away from the takeout, which is the main goal in this household. It's so nice to have the Factor meals at home so that we can interchange in between or have a mix of HelloFresh and or Factor. Factor also offers a lot of add-ons every week. They have 60 different add-ons, snacks, beverages, breakfast, just a bunch of different things that you can add on, again, to just make it even more convenient, have things at home to have in the fridge to help out. I love their beverages. They are so amazing, and I love adding some different things on. Again, I don't love going to the grocery store. It's one of my least favorite adult things to do. So Factor really helps with that for me to have the food at home and not have to fight with other adults in the grocery store. So skip the stress with meal prep, meal planning, and stressful grocery store runs, and just head over to factor75.com or click the link below and use the code 50Angelica to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. That's code 50Angelica at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. And if nothing else, go in and check the different options that they have. Like I said, we are doing veggie and vegan options, and there's so many tasteful things to choose from. You never get bored of the options. So again, thank you so much HelloFresh for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. Let's get into the makeup news. I did film this look and it's gonna be live, hopefully, fingers crossed, next week. As I'm filming this, it is actually my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I'm turning 41. I know I'm like officially in my 40s. It's a little bit crazy bananas, but like here we are, and I'm celebrating by going away this weekend, so if I'm not very active in the comments, like at all, it's because I'm enjoying my time at Disney with friends and family, and I hope that you will have an amazing weekend as well. I did actually get this top from, look at this, I'm flying. Whee! I did get this top as a birthday gift from my bestie, so I don't know where it's from. I could probably look at the tag. Oh, it's Killstar, right? Yeah, it says Killstar. Okay, so she got it from Killstar. She's very goth, so she got me something that was like her favorite, but also like would fit me, and I think it is such a cool top, and I'm so excited to be wearing it, and it fits beautifully with the makeup. Let me scooch it to the side, and let's talk about the Pat McGrath release first, because I am dying to hear your thoughts about this. Also, did you read Onyx Storm yet? I finished it yesterday and I am so excited about that book. Don't spoil it for anyone in the comments if you have read it, but I cannot wait to discuss it on my second channel when I do my like February, January like reading wrap up, because I've already read 6 books in January. coming from the person who said I didn't think I was going to read any books, but here we are. Okay, Pat McGrath is releasing what is explained to be a face mask. This is the Skin Fetish Glass 001 Peel Off Artistry Mask. And I am wondering if this mask, because this is a mask to give that like glass skin effect that was on the, was it Margiela? I think it was the Margiela catwalk that you can see the makeup look that's on here. And I will say I'm very, very intrigued to see the brand take this, because I feel like this is what people wanted from this brand. They wanted Pat McGrath, the brand, to somewhat, at least in a little bit more of a commercial way, actually reflect the iconic looks that she's doing on the runway. So I think that this is the smartest move that the brand has ever made. Because I feel for a really long time, the brand was too commercialized. It was too removed from the artistic visions of the makeup artist, Pat McGrath. And I will also like, and this is something to remember, like Pat McGrath, I don't think she is that involved in the brand. And I also think like Charlotte Tilbury doesn't own her own brand anymore. She is not, I think she sold all of the parts of her brand to her parent company. So it's important to remember also sometimes that just because there is a name on a brand doesn't necessarily mean that that person is in charge of the brand. But this is inspired, yeah, it's inspired by the viral Margiela runway moment. Again, that's what I thought. This peel-off mask hydrates, tightens, and transforms every complexion into glassy perfection. Glow like never before in experienced artistry. What I am wondering, because this is a peel-off mask, what I am wondering if this is a way to get that like glass skin, doll face, plastic skin look that they had on the Margiela catwalk, but for a, like you can make that editorial runway effect, but for a normal consumer, it's you peel it off and it's just a face mask. I'm wondering, I would love to see someone try this, because I feel like this, if this actually, while it's still, while the mask is on the face, if it gives that effect, I'm tipping my hat, like that's amazing if that is the effect. If it's just a peel off mask that doesn't look like that plastic skin on the face, it's less intriguing. But if they could merge those two worlds together, editorial makeup and actually useful skincare, that is something unseen for me, and that is something that would impress me immensely if they actually pulled that off. So I cannot wait to see people use this, because I feel like they could be onto something. And I wish, like my deepest desire is that this is the first step in the brand just reimagining themselves as the brand they were when they launched. Because I think like being commercially like viable and selling products and just, you know, Jane Doe walking into Sephora being excited about a golden pink eyeshadow, that's all fine and dandy, but at some point there needs to be something that's like, so what's your thing? What's special for your brand? And I feel like with Pat McGrath, there were so many things in the beginning that was really like just talking for the brand, being like, this is what's exceptional about this brand. The quality, the eyeshadow, like the sparkly shadows, the immense packaging, the color stories, the creativity. And I feel like some of those things got left behind, and I'm really hoping that we can bring some of it back, because I would love to be super excited about Pat McGrath again. Because I will say, the bronzers, love the bronzer, blushes, amazing, the highlighters, beautiful, foundation, 10 out of 10. I mean, there are so many beautiful things in there, but it just has become a little bit, I don't want to say uninspiring, but some of the things that made the brand special maybe just isn't like, is special in the room with us right now. I'm gonna argue no. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this is going to be. I cannot wait to hear people's thought about it. And quite honestly, I never thought I'd be this inspired by a skincare product, but I really hope, I really, fingers crossed, hope that they pulled this one off. Let's talk about Cosmic Beauty. Cosmic Beauty has shown the Lovers palette. This is a 20 color palette. This says coming soon. You can use my code at Cosmic Beauty and you will get some money off. Cosmic Beauty used to be Cosmic Brushes, and I think there's still Cosmic Brushes on Instagram, because it's really hard to change your handle, but I'm pretty sure they changed to Cosmic Beauty when they started releasing or being more popular with their eyeshadow palettes, because it's like Morphe brushes or Sigma brushes. Eventually you want to change to like Sigma, it's now Sigma Beauty. It's not Morphe. It's not like Morphe brushes, but it used to be Morphe brushes. And like for me, I never named my brand Cinch brushes because I knew I wanted to release other things. So they're Cosmic Beauty. That was a long-winded way of saying something that making a short story long. I do have this palette. I've already filmed with this palette. As I'm filming this today, like I said, it is my birthday and I'm leaving tonight to Orlando. And this will, I don't know exactly when this will be revealed, but I'm pretty sure that it will be during the time that I am in Orlando. Just know that I do have a video like prepared for this one. Cosmic Beauty is one of my favorite brands. I love their color stories. I love their packaging. I love their quality. I just really like everything about this brand, and you seem to really like everything about this brand as well. So I did do a video on this one. I'm doing 2 different looks. I'm showing you some swatches, and you're seeing the cover here, and I can tell you right now that the cover does represent the inside. So I cannot wait to show you this one, but just know that that one is definitely coming soon. There's also something coming from r.e.m. Beauty and Ariana Grande. The Ariana Grande like perfume line is sold at more places than r.e.m. Beauty is, but I'm excited to see them expand a bit. It's the Cherry Eclipse fragrance. I have smelled some of the r.e.m. Beauty, like not the Ariana Grande perfumes, and they're not for me. They're very sugary, marshmallowy, which is fine, but not for me. I like some of them, but I need them to have a little bit more of depth. I am not the person that can go for something that's too sugary. I need them to at least have something underneath that they like dry down to that's more than just marshmallows. I need it to be more than that. But this is black cherry and marshmallow meringue scent and merengue. I think that's the correct one. And then there is a highlighting serum, and there is a couple of blushes, and there is a couple of more shades of the Drip Glossy Balm that's coming as well. And I think that's very exciting to be releasing more makeup and the perfume at the same time. The perfume, like all of these products will be available at Ulta, but I'm assuming that the perfume will be available where the perfume is available as well, which I know Ariana Grande's perfumes are now available at Sephora as well. So keep that in mind if you are interested in the perfumes. I know so many people love the Ariana Grande perfumes, like love. I want to talk about something. When I saw these, I was like, is this a Makeup Revolution dupe? But these are new 9-pan palettes by Charlotte Tilbury. Somebody tagged me in the reel where somebody was showing these palettes, and I couldn't find the reel again. I couldn't find the because I get so many notifications on Instagram. They just they disappear instantly, and I was stupid enough to not save the reel when I had it. But these are 9-pan palettes from Charlotte Tilbury. They're releasing quite a few. I'm kind of intrigued to try the blue one simply because I want to see what kind of quality will you get with blue from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm like, I could take one for the team and just try it out and see, because I feel like I have tried one of the quads from Charlotte Tilbury. It was nice quality. I liked it. Is it better than my favorite indie brands? Not really, but I also don't think that that's the market that Charlotte Tilbury is trying to reach. But now that she's releasing these 9-pans, and oh my god, I tried so hard to find this on the internet. You know where I found them? I found the picture on my least favorite social media platform on the internet, which is Reddit, which is just filled with people that seem to hate their life and AI bots. But I found this picture there. That's where I got the picture. And I wish I could have remembered where the reel was, because in the reel I saw them swatch the palettes as well, and they seemed really nice swatched out. And I'm kind of thinking, like, when you are releasing a green 9-pan, when you're releasing a blue 9-pan, you are trying to reach a different customer than the one that would buy a full face of Pillow Talk. I'm gonna be the one to say you are really trying to reach another customer, which is me. I'm that customer. I'm the person that will buy a blue 9-pan palette at a high-end price and be like, what's this all about? So since I feel like this release in part is for me, I think I will, if I'm able, pick up that 9-pan, the blue one, and just be like, how does this compare to the ColourPop 9-pan palette? Because listen, that one is great. I'm gonna be the one, I'm like sticking my neck out. I'm like, the ColourPop, they have 2 different 9-pan palettes that are blue, 3 even, honestly, 3 they might have. It's ColourPop. It might be 4. That one is great. Those are great. Is this one better? Because you know this is going to be 4 times the price. Like, we all know that, right? We all know that this is going to be, what, a $60 palette. So I feel like I want to take one for the team and try it out and see what is the quality and what is the customer that Charlotte Tilbury is trying to reach with, let's be honest, a kind of out there 9pan for being her. I don't know when these are being released. If I have more info, I'll put in the description box. But if nothing else, we'll talk about it later. I just wanted to talk about it because one of you did tag me in the reel, but then I lost the reel. Oopsie doopsie. Speaking of marshmallow things, this is the Ellis Brooklyn Marshmallows body spray. I do have this one. Let me go get it. I don't know how I ended up on the Ellis Brooklyn PR list, but here we are. This is the Ellis Brooklyn Marshmallows hair and body fragrance mist, and it does really smell like marshmallows. And it doesn't smell like burnt marshmallows. It's not like that s'mores kind of a thing. It's not burnt sugar, which I quite honestly would have preferred over. It's a very sugary candy, slight vanilla scent, and it is incredibly, like, it is very, very sweet. If you like those kind of things, sure. They do have one. They also sent me the other one, the vanilla one. I do like that one more than this one. I feel like this one is a little one-noted, and this is a glass bottle, and I feel like if you want to get a marshmallow body spray that is this one-noted, and I mean, I got this in PR, please don't kick me off the PR list because I love Ellis Brooklyn, but I feel like you could probably get a body spray from Bath & Body Works. Not with this nice of a bottle, but I'm just like, there's no twist to this. This is marshmallow. The end. And there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, again, I'm not the target audience. I am not the one who likes sugary body sprays. I wish I was, but I'm not. But there's also body sprays coming from Kayali, and I do love Kayali, and they are releasing body sprays in 4 different fragrances. One is a body spray of the Yum Pistachio Gelato. Love. One of my favorite fragrances from them. The other is Love Fest Burning Cherry. Again, love. Then is Vanilla, which is, I think, their most best-selling one. I wonder if this is going to be the same profile as the Vanilla. Is it the 28 one? Because that one smells like shortbread cookies, and I don't even like gourmand scents, but it's so yummy, and it's such a good layering fragrance. And then there is Deja Vu White Flower, which I think is a fragrance that they have, but it's not one of their like best sellers, and that one is exclusive to the Huda Beauty store. I do normally receive PR from Kayali. They usually send it out kind of late. So I think I'm gonna hold off and see if I get it in PR. It usually takes a couple of weeks, but I don't know why, but I'm very grateful that I'm getting the PR. So again, I'm assuming. And if I don't get the PR, I will get the Burning Cherry one, because that one, I adore that one. Absolutely adore. And I want to see, because usually I'm not the kind of person who goes for body sprays, because I feel like usually the scents are not complex enough for me. They're not enough. I feel like you get more complexity and more just intriguing, interesting scents in fragrances. I never feel like they translate into body sprays. I don't know if it's because they're lighter. I don't know if it's because they're more affordable. I don't want to call them cheap, but listen, you heard what I was saying. But I'm intrigued to see what is happening with this. This one should already be available. I will link it down below. I am intrigued. I will try this out one way or another. Let's talk about this one as well. This is a new palette from Gourmande Girls. This one is launching on the 27th. And you can also use my code Angeshka and get 10% off at this one. I do have this one. It is so beautiful. If you are looking for something grunchier, deeper, more mysterious for Valentine's Day, you're not looking for something sugary sweet, this is the one for you. I did include that one. I'm doing a 6 indie palettes, 6 looks. I know. It's a commitment. It takes forever to do those videos, so I hope you will appreciate it. I do have a bunch of new releases in that one, and one of them is this new palette from Gourmande Girls. And I cannot wait for you to see what that one looked like. The look was so sexy and sultry. So yeah, I am very excited about this launch. I cannot wait for it to launch. We've also been able to see, because I did talk about the new Bella Beauté bar palette that's coming out. This is Morally Grey palette, and this is their 9pan palette for Valentine's Day. This is also a more darker, sexier, like not as like sugary sweet Valentine's collection. I also like the heart-shaped pans. I'm like, It's kind of cute. I mean, I like it. And I like that they're doing a night pan. I've also now announced that they are doing a highlighter with this. Where did I have that? Oh, here it is. And these are called Morally Grey and Skin of a Killer. I thought that this was only one highlighter, but it seems like it's two different highlighters. One seems to be an icy, cool toned, almost like champagne, and one seems to be more like a rose gold. These seem very intense in the pan. I'm excited to see these as well. It says they are launching. Oh, I thought these were launching on the 31st because that's what she has said before, but now it says 29th. Okay, so she has changed the release date from the 31st of January to the 29th. So that's when these things are launching. I will put the info down below, and I will try and remember to remind you on my socials as well, because I know a bunch of you are as big fans of Bella Beauté bar as I am. And this will also be included in the 6 palettes, 6 looks, and I cannot wait to show you. This is the last look that I have to film, so I actually have not tried this launch yet because it is being delivered as I am away traveling, but I'm excited. This release I got yesterday in PR, and these are the new Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Contour. These are going to be $28 each. It seems to be the same packaging as their liquid blushes and liquid highlighters. There is a bunch of different colors, and there's like fair, light, medium, 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 deep, deep, deep. I got all the 3 medium shades. There is a cool toned, and there is a more neutral one, or like a warmer one, and then there is a deeper cool tone one. I got all 3 of those. I'm very excited to try them out. Rare Beauty is pretty much the only brand that doesn't send me fair shades. ABH sent me their new foundation, and they sent me Lisa's shade. So I want to try that foundation. I'm gonna try the deeps one they sent to me, but it's still like a smidgen too light for even the complexion that I have right now. But I'm very intrigued to try this out. I want to do a full face of new makeup. I want to try this one. I want to show you the ABH foundation. I want to talk about the Huda Beauty release. I also want to show you that new NARS palette that looks gorgeous. I almost am like, I feel like I want to name the video like, I can't believe these brands are sending me PR, because I am shook it to the core. Also got a new package from One Size. Like I'm who am I? I'm nobody. And I'm so crazy grateful and excited. These are launching on the 22nd, so these are already available, and I cannot wait to try these out. I want to see, because the blushes are crazy pigmented, and I'm kind of hoping that these will be a little less pigmented than that, because the blushes are so pigmented. So I'm hoping these are a slightly more sheer formula, just for like usability. Like I feel like it will be really hard to work with a liquid bronzer that is as pigmented as the liquid blush. But we'll see. Natasha Denona has also finally revealed her blushes. These are blush duos. These are called High Blush Cloudy Cream Cheek Duos. They look beautiful. They're definitely high-end price point. They're $42 each, which I feel is pretty in line with the brand. And at least you're getting two like pretty large sized, at least it looks like pretty large sized bronzers. Both of them are cream formulas, and I'm thinking, when I looked at these, it looked like one of them was more balmy cream formula, and one of them was that more like putty formula that she has in some of her cheek palettes. So I'm very intrigued to try these out. I didn't order these from the website simply because I really didn't need to have them instantly, because like I said, I'm going to be traveling over the weekend, and I'm just going to be including this in some video. I definitely want to try them. The ones that looked the most intriguing to me was the one that was called Simply Shy. It was a dusty coral, and then they had one that was fresh mauve, which was a glowing nude and a fresh mauve. Those looked so pretty, and I'm intrigued to see what these look like, quite honestly. I think the ones that I looked at was the second shade and the third shade. I don't know what picture I'm showing you, but these 2 shades here, they seem more like my style. But I'm definitely going to be trying these out. I think that Natasha Denona makes incredible cheek formulas, and I'm actually wearing this one today, the Super Glow, the highlighter. It's such a beautiful formula. So I'm very excited to try these, and I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna love them. I do have a code with Natasha Denona. My code is Angeshka. Sometimes with new releases like this on the website, they don't activate the code until a couple of like days in. They're sneaky like that. So you can always try the code, but if it doesn't work on these items, you can always try it a little bit later if you want to save 15% on the website, or if you want to wait until it's at Sephora like I will do, simply because there's another thing that I want to order at Sephora as well. Otherwise, I would have ordered from Natasha Denona's website. I feel like they are one of the brands that package their stuff the most secure. So if nothing else, that's a good reason to be purchasing. Another brand that is coming out with a cheek product where I'm like, I wonder how this is. I am so excited. I said, this is YSL's new highlighter. I said last year, my prediction was that we were gonna have more highlighters, but instead blushes just continued, because 2023 was a blush year, 2024 was a blush year, and in 2025 it seems like maybe you are getting the highlighters, because we have seen several highlighter releases, and I'm excited because I love highlighters. So these are available right now in Europe. All Hours Hyper Luminous Powder. It's that same like squishy compact that I think has like a faux leather on it. It seems to be in 3 different shades, coming soon here. I want to see, since it's only 3 different shades, I want to see, is that gonna be that transparent base wet look that can like go over so many different skin tones, because some formulas really are with that transparent base and just look like a wet look on several different skin tones. So it all depends on the formula. I don't think that I will be ordering any luxury makeup blindly online. If I see it in store, if it looks beautiful, I might buy it, but I don't think I'm going to be blind buying something like this. Let's talk about the possible rebranding of Makeup Forever. A while ago, we talked about the new glosses, and it seems like they're coming up with more colors than we initially talked about. These are the Super Boost Moisturizing and Plumping Lip Glosses. This is supposed to be a comfortable and cooling plumping effect, which I love a cooling gloss. It is a long-wearing, hydrating plumping with lots of different, like, you know, nourishing ingredients in there. There's a bunch of different colors. Some of these look absolutely delicious. It seems to be 1 clear, a couple of milky glosses, and 3 shimmery glosses. And look at this packaging. When I first saw this packaging, when we talked about it, I was thinking, this is not very on brand for Makeup Forever. This is not the kind of packaging that they usually do. But now we have also seen the new Skin Tint. Is that what it's called? Yes. This is a Super Boost lightweight moisturizing skin tint with hyaluronic and polyglutamatic acids. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Moisturizing and visibly plumping skin tint with a sheer to medium coverage, which means that you can sheer it out or build it up a little bit. That leaves a radiant, healthy skin finish and non-oily feel. That's very important for me because I need something that doesn't feel greasy. I don't mind if it looks shiny. I've been loving, I still have it here in front of me. I've been loving the Lumi by L'Oreal. I think it looks healthy and shiny and glowy on the skin, but it dries down, and that's what I need. It also says that it has a gel-like formula, which for me usually means that it dries down and sinks into the skin a bit, which is what I want. And this also has that look to it, that more almost like a beigey peach packaging with a red, like almost, it looks a little retro. I'm gonna go and say it. It looks a little retro, and I'm loving it because that's what I built my entire brand around, that I love the look of retro, and I think it looks beautiful, and I'm excited. I'm like, wait, is 2025 the rebrand of Makeup Forever? Because I honestly think that that is an amazing decision. They make great products. They make amazing products. They just are not as hip right now, and the Gondolette Sephora doesn't look as enticing as some other gondolas look. And if they can change that, listen, I think they're in for a big win. I cannot wait to try this one. I do usually get PR from Makeup Forever, but if I don't get this, I will be trying this one way or another because I love a skin tint, and I love the HD foundation by Makeup Forever. It's beautiful. I used it just a couple of days ago. I used it in my Get Ready With Me, my Shop My Stash that I had this Wednesday. Fantastic foundation, and I cannot wait to try this one. When is this one being available? Oh, you can see it already on the Sephora website. It seems like it's releasing on the 27th, $36. I feel like Makeup Forever is a high-end brand, but not like an expensive brand like Natasha Denona or Charlotte Tilbury. It's more like Fenty-ish. I thought that this was so interesting because this really talks about the times that we're in right now. I said for my predictions for last year, I said we're gonna go even more into body care, we're gonna see even more body sprays, and we have. And I think that this year we're gonna see even more. And one brand that I think for a good reason has decided to branch into other things is Touchland. And they are also releasing, I think it's body sprays, right? skincare infused hydrating fragrance collection. I have no idea. 8 immersive scents designed to awaken the senses, move your mood, and transport you to new horizons. Whoever's writing that need to erase this. That's crazy. That is an all over body and hair fragrance mist. I don't know why it's skincare infused. I'm not gonna argue with that, but it seems a little much maybe. But this is the brand that's known for those very overpriced spray hand sanitizers that people seem to think is like replacing actually just thoroughly washing your hands, which, hate to be the one to break the bad news, but I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news. That's not, it doesn't replace washing your hands. It's like the extra step after washing your hands. Okay. Anyways, this is a lush tropical vanilla velvet peachy lychee. I keep saying that. Like, there are 2 different ways you can say it, and however I say it, one's gonna say that I said the wrong thing. Cashmere woods, rich pistachio, golden amber, sparkling bergamot, and mango mojo. The zesty and bright sparkling bergamot seems like something I could get into, but again, I don't need more body sprays. I love fragrance. Like, I love fragrance with a burning passion, but I don't, I'm looking at my fragrance collection right now. I'm like, I really do not need any more fragrance whatsoever. And I also, I almost want to film a video like that, because I've seen a couple of people that I really like and respect on YouTube film like things to not spend your money on in 2025, or things I'm no longer buying in 2025. Maybe I'll do a combo of those 2. And for me, blind buying fragrances, I need to keep that to a minimum, okay? Because I have spent a lot of money buying fragrances that I like, but I don't love. But I've also blind bought some fragrances that are amazing, but I need to be a little bit smarter about that. So that's definitely one of the things, and I don't need more body sprays. But I think it's smart for them to move into this, because like scented hand sanitizers can only take you so far. Like, don't turn into Beauty Blender, where you're just coming up with new hand sanitizer scents 5 times a year and calling it an innovation. Tarte re-releasing the Aspen Ovard collab palette was not on my bingo card for this year, but I honestly think it's a really, really good idea. Aspen Ovard has been, again, I'm not on TikTok, so I wasn't like really, I do post some things on TikTok, but I never use the app. Like, I never scroll through, I never look at videos on TikTok, because I quite honestly don't really like the app. I don't like the algorithm. I don't like how you have to be active all the time. I don't like it. But it seems like she's been having a little bit of an upswing there, because she recently, I think, got separated or divorced from her husband. She has a bunch of small kids, I think like 3. And they're re-releasing this palette apparently as something near and dear to Aspen Ovard's heart, and they are not, neither Aspen or Tarte will be making any money on this launch. It's all about giving back, and they're giving back 100% of the net proceeds supporting the fight against children's cancer, which makes me a little bit like, I hope, like, I mean, I know children's cancer is literally the most unfair thing in the world, and I'm just like, I hope her kids are alright. I hope all kids are alright. Oh, that's heartbreaking, but I'm excited that it came back for that reason, and I know it sold out instantly, and I also know that Tarte said that they were gonna bring it back for another round. We have also been able to see the inside of the new Dede Signature blush palettes and highlighter. I'm so excited for them to release some more like product categories in their line. I do have a code with Dede Signature. You can get 10% off with Angeshka. This one I'm fairly sure is being delivered today, and I cannot wait to try this out. Look at that warm orange one, so beautiful. Also, Dede Signature is Black woman owned, so you know she's gonna bring the pigment. All of her palettes always are very pigmented and very like bright and like visible on the eyes. So I think that if you are looking for something like that, these are definitely gonna be blushes like that. I like that there's 2 pinks and a berry, and then there's like 2 oranges and almost like a reddy orange, and that ombre highlighter looks very interesting, and I've seen swatches of it and it looks really, really beautiful. This one is launching today as you're watching this, if you are interested in them, and I cannot wait to try them out. They look so beautiful, so big congratulations to Dede on this new launch. I hope it does really well for them, because I'm so excited to see brands like launch new thing. Another brand that is launching something new is Clionadh, and they are launching 2 quads. This is super exciting. I was the one who said that I was wanting them to come out with even more palettes that had mattes and shimmers, and they definitely did that. So there is one more reddish neutral like quad, and then there is a more green quad. These are launching also today as you're watching this. They are going to be about $17-18 USD. This is a Canadian indie brand. You can get them as a bundle. You can use a coupon. You can use my code and get some money off. And they also are having... Ooh, they're having a multi-chrome Friday sale as well that also starts today. So don't forget to check out Clionadh. You can usually stack a code on sale, and my code Angelica also works on top of the stained glass multi-chromes if you're interested in those. And they're also launching new nail polishes as well. And Clionadh nail polishes are pretty good. Like, they are bomb.com, and they're making some really interesting like multi-chrome and magnetic polishes as well, in case you were wanting to try something like that. I'm so excited to see this. I'm so excited to see more things. I love a good quad. A good, well-balanced quad. I absolutely love it. So I'm excited to see this. I think it looks really interesting. NYX is releasing a cooling version of the fat oils, which I feel... Was this the one that was the burning one? Oh, that was the duck lips, right? Or was it just marketed as duck lips? Now I'm like unsure. But they're releasing a cooling lip oil in like clear colors. So it's like a clear blue, a clear orange, a clear purple, and a clear green. And I think this is really nice. A cooling lip oil is so... If you're living in a warmer climate like me, I cannot tell you. I am wearing the cooling lip product on my lips all the time. It's so deliciously wonderful. So I'm kind of intrigued. Fat oil chills. Cooling lip oil gloss with a jelly finished. Seems nice to me. Oh, 4 sheer shades. It's strawberry chill, citrus chiller, kiwi, and polar. I wonder if they're going to be smelling nicely. I'm not running to decide to buy them, but I'm like, I could be very easily persuaded to try something like this, because this is something that kind of aligns with the things that I like in makeup. MAC has also announced a future collection. This is the spring 2025 collection from MAC. It is a really nice silver pink ombre, and it looks really nice. I feel like MAC, the last couple of months, have had a little bit of a resurgence. Like, people are talking about MAC again, and I'm excited to see that, because like overall MAC is a really good high quality brand, and I think that that's really exciting. There is luster glass lipstick, silky matte lipsticks, glow play tender talk lip balms. All that's exciting. Lip pencils, there's cream blushes, there's an eyeshadow palette, there is some fix and stay over, and the stack mascara. So some of these are like re-releases in new packaging. I'm wondering about those blushes, because the cream blush that I tried in the holiday collection, it's so good. These does not seem to have metallic. Okay, we got each other's back, right? If you see MAC releasing more cream blushes in the metallic finish, I need you to let me know. Okay, send me a DM, send me a smoke signal, send me a pigeon. I need to buy more of them. That formula is beautiful. I don't need it in a non-metallic formula, because I have so many cream blushes that I love, but that metallic formula from MAC in the cream formula, so good. I definitely need it. I'm using that a little bit loosely. Dominique Cosmetics is releasing primers, and these are skin-loving makeup primers that do it all. There is a moisture grip one and a cooling blur mattifying one. I think that this is really exciting. These are launching today as well. The packaging is beautiful, and I feel like Dominique Cosmetics is one of those brands that I respect the releases that they do, because they don't just release an eyeshadow palette 4 times a year and call it a day. They release different product categories. They all seem very well formulated. People seem to really enjoy them in beautiful packaging. The marketing pictures look beautiful, and there's a couple of brands that I look at and I'm like, I'm so impressed with how you are releasing products. And I just, even though it's not a brand for me and Dominique Cosmetics, do not have the same makeup aesthetic, even though I could be into a cooling mattifying primer. That sounds amazing, but I respect the way that she is not like a big brand. I'm pretty sure she's still an indie brand, and she seems to just be not only releasing one different product category, which either she has financiers, or her brand is doing really well, which I'm excited about. I like that. I like that a lot in a brand. So I think that this is really interesting. Even though I'm not running to buy it, I still think that this is exciting for the brand, because I feel like all brands need to diversify a little bit to just be, I don't know, having a presence for a longer time. This is very exciting for me. I'm just gonna quickly mention it. If you, like me, love Angel Share by Killian, because they are releasing a new version of it. This Angel Share for me, this isn't the notes, but this is how I describe it. For me, Angel Share is a boozy, spicy, grown-ups apple pie. That's not the notes, but that's the feeling I get when I smell it. And this is gonna be the Angel Share Paradis Extract, like a paradise extract basically, and it is with raspberry and tonka bean, and I'm like, I am very excited. So this is going to be a warm and sweet gourmand, and Angel Share and Killian is one of the brands that I think really does gourmands well. So this is going to be raspberry liqueur, cognac, oak moss absolute, and this is the ultimate interpretation of Angel Share with an intense extrait de parfum, an irresistible ode to the finest spirits with notes of raspberry liqueur, cognac, and oak moss. I am so excited about this one. It's gonna be, I'm sure it's gonna be so, oh, I just saw the price. Oh, I think I'm gonna have an aneurysm. $385. And again, I can't blind buy this. There's too much money. This is like a month of groceries, is it? Because I'm bougie with groceries, but it's like, it's a lot of money, okay? I can't just blind buy this, but I need to smell it. Because I love Angel Share, and for them to make that with raspberry, I just need to see. I need to know for science. I need to know if this is good or not. So if you love Angel Share like me, maybe you can also run out to, I don't know, your favorite department store and see if they have it. When are they releasing this? Currently on the Sephora website. Yeah, I'm not blind buying this, but I guess I'm getting mail. I love Lisa's like, shh. Kaisa's like, how dare you? Okay, let's talk also about the new Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serums by Laneige. This is very intriguing because I feel like Laneige, I mean, it's a skincare brand, but they have really had this hype with their lip products. People love them. People like rave about them. People carry them in the purses, have them on the bedtime table. People love the Laneige lip products. And I think it's really smart for them to extend that. And I think that it says a glaze and it comes in different colors. And I'm thinking that this is going to be a nourishing lip gloss with color. That's what I'm thinking. It's chocolate frosting, cinnamon sugar glaze, and peach glaze. And they do really good scents to their lip products. So I am expecting these to be a tinted, watery, serumy gloss with nourishment in these different scents. That's what I'm thinking. It says it's coming soon, and I am expecting a lot of people to be super intrigued by this. Let's double check if there's any more things that I'm like, oh, we need to talk about this. But just know that there are definitely things we will be talking about next week. We will be talking about the new Singe Beauty launch. That's what we'll be talking about next week, which is not what I have on my eyes, by the way. I did mention that in Thursday's video. We are not releasing an eyeshadow palette. It takes time to do eyeshadow palettes. I'm definitely working on my second one, but that's not what we are releasing right now. Oh, it seems like One Size by Patrick Starr is releasing something new. I actually did get a PR package from them yesterday, but it was not this. This is the B12 Base Thinner Luminous Vitamin Pearl Boosting Serum. This is a pearlescent mixing medium and serum that transforms a foundation and enlivens skin, boosting radiance from immediately and over time. Okay, so this is like a almost like a highlighty kind of a serum that you can mix into your foundation or use as a primer, I get. It says base thinner. Okay, so, and they're showing like just with this one, and then they're showing mixed with foundation. Ways to slay. Wear alone, remix the coverage and finish your foundation, or apply, okay, so you can use it as a liquid highlighter, as a primer, or mixed in with your foundation. And it says it's supposed to make your foundation thinner. So I guess it's a way to make a full coverage matte foundation and more of a light medium, or maybe even sheer like glowy thing. And since they say it's supposed to thin out your foundation, I'm guessing it's going to take away some of the coverage without ruining the foundation. So that's an interesting product. I will definitely be trying that one. It is currently available on the Sephora website, $36. I don't know if I'm getting it in PR or not, but this one I will definitely be trying. Maybe I'll even buy this together with the Natasha Denona blushes if I don't get it in PR, because I feel like this is something that I would like. If it's like made to actually work thinning out a foundation. I could be interested in that. Okay, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about these new releases? I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, an absolutely amazing weekend, and I will see you, actually not on Monday, I will see you on Tuesday, which will be, hopefully, let's cross our fingers, the reveal video of the new items that we are releasing with Cinch Beauties. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you again so much, Factor, for sponsoring this video. I am a big Factor fan. Don't forget to check the description box for more info. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you really soon in a new video.